Hey! I am so excited to share this next soap with you. So, this comes really from who I am at my core. Uh, the kind of jumping off point for me was the Badlands, which we've actually made a soap from the Badlands before. But more specifically, I kept thinking back to these purple and gold mounds that we saw that just were totally unexpected to me. And that kind of set me down this path of thinking about growing up. My dad is a biologist, my connection to the natural world, um, and I have some very deep-seated personal connections to the natural world. It's why I'm alive today. And so I love being able to kind of pull back into those things. You see that a lot in my soap with things like the creosote, where I like to do my research and find products, plants, things that have been used for hundreds of thousands of years that I can use in my soaps today. So that is where this one stemmed from, and I can't wait to show it to you. It's actually part of my Valentine's release, so it is going live on the website in just a few weeks. I will post the date at the end of this video when you can purchase this. It'll be in a gift box that you can purchase. That's ready to go for Valentine's Day or for any day really, for somebody you love or for yourself, because you should treat yourself just the same. And it'll also be available by the bar. But I am so excited to share this soap with you. So, without further ado, here's the making of and the cutting of my newest soap called Saints and Sinners. Here we go. I am so beyond excited to see how this soap turns out. My level of excitement was off the charts to get this going. So, we're just going to start here with our standard oil mixture with our oils and butters. We've got an amazing smelling fragrance oil. This is going to be a soap released at Valentine's time. I'm not a big Valentine's person, but I was super excited to try this mix together. And I'm not your typical like hearts and fluffy bears, so I decided to do like a red and black theme. So everything's kind of like saints and sinners, love is a deadly weapon type theme. So beyond excited with how this one turned out. Like, I already know how it turned out, and even just watching this, I am just so excited, ready to go. So I split my batch off in two, and I'm going to be using no mica powders. I get on these whims of like, I want to try different things or different techniques. You guys know how I have my beer soap line, and I do make a whole set of soaps with beer. I also make it, with like the Charleston tea plantation soap. Well, this one I decided I really wanted to try a more earthy soap. I've always had a strong connection to nature and the natural world. And so I thought, how cool would it be to start incorporating more clays? And, kiddo is getting older. She's not into like a face mask to help clear her skin, but I thought maybe a soap with some clay in it might help that as well. I don't know. We'll see. She's testing it out. She might not like it at all. So, me as a mom just wants to try and see if I can find something that will help her a bit more. So, the majority of this batch is made with red kaolin clay, and then this smaller portion is mixed with activated black charcoal. And I just think it turned out so cool. Like, how cool is that your soap is not colored? I mean, mica powder colorants are also natural, but I just think there's something so stinking cool about doing it with clay. So, super excited with how it's turning out. Like, I'm giddy watching this back just because I think it's so awesome. But here, I'm just mixing in all of the activated charcoal. There I am. Making sure it's all well mixed because I don't want any bloppies anywhere. And then you know me, I'm a sucker for a nice swirl. So I did a swirl pattern for this soap, and even the top just came out so cool with the combination of the activated charcoal and red kaolin clay on it. It's really, really awesome. Excuse me. So here I am. I'm trying to remember to, do the camera right, guys. I'm really trying. But how cool is that? So this soap is actually going to go into a couple different things. It's going to be in the line for the excuse me. For the regular soap release, it'll be a limited time release. So we may end up adding it to the full normal collection, but there's no guarantee on that. This is also going to be in our Saints and Sinners Valentine's gift box. So that's going to have this soap, which is Weapon of Love. We're going to have the Saints and Sinners oil. We're going to have an amazing smelling candle. Kind of just put it all together in one awesome package for you. If you haven't seen my post yet on social media, I have these new amazing boxes that I just love how they're turning out for those gift boxes. So here I am just kind of swirling it to make the top look how I want it. But how cool does that look? Like, I just think it's the coolest thing. And at this point, I'm like super nervous that I'm going to wreck it, or super nervous that when I come back, it's not going to look the same after the 18 to 24 hours. Because I was so excited with how this looked. Ah, there we go, putting it to bed. Yeah. There's just something I'm just so excited about, really just pulling out as much of, that extra stuff as possible. Like, that's kind of what my soaps always are. And don't get me wrong, I am still a sucker for a beer soap. I think those are the coolest. I love making my grenades and all the fun things. But I think there's just something awesome about really having a soap bar that's just so, I want to say earthy, but I mean, you know what I'm saying. It's not like earthy, but I think it's really cool. I love it. I have more clays to try with different colored clays and different types of clays, and I can't wait. And of course, here's my little extras. These are activated charcoal heavy. So, there we go. And now here I am stressing out because how's it gonna look? But I can tell you right now, I'll save you the suspense. It turned out amazing. I love how it turned out so much. I think it's awesome. Here we go. The big reveal. Oh, gotta make it all party first, I guess. Gonna leave you in suspense a little longer. Bam! Look at that! Oh, it's so cool. It's just the coolest. I just think it's so pretty. I love how it swirled. Zoop, back it goes. So I get 10 bars plus a little extra per batch. So look at that. Is that not the coolest soap? And it is truly red like red kaolin clay and black like activated charcoal. It's not pink and gray. It's not like, it's black and red. I actually had a hard time photographing this in my light box, getting it to come out with how it looks in real life. So I tinkered around with that a little bit, trying to get it looking good. But there's one of them that comes out, I don't know if it's been through yet. It literally looked like a map of the world to me, which I just thought was awesome. It's not something I can ever create, like recreate. It's just how it happened. But it was just so cool. How amazing is that? That literally you can take clay and oil and your lye water, and that is what you get. Like, there is just so much beauty in that. And there's not all these chemicals and things in it. Like, I just think it's the coolest thing in the world. I get super excited about it, but I'm also a nerd, so that's fair. I just think it's so awesome. Each one is different. I love how soft that charcoal trace stayed so that I could really get some awesome bloopies in there. It's the technical term, bloopies. Soft bloopies. So here's the last couple. Gosh, it's just such a pretty soap. Like I said, it's limited time. I don't know if this is going to be added to my main collection or not. So if you are wanting this soap, I would suggest making sure to grab it. I will post at the end of this video when it is going to be going live. All right, so that was the Saints and Sinners soap. I can't wait to have it go live. Again, I will post that at the end of this video. Here is what they look like. And what is so awesome about this is activated charcoal and red kaolin clay. Like, that's it. I have no mica powder colorants in this, and I just love getting to make something that connects me even more to the earthly side of things. I am so excited to share this with you guys. The smell is amazing. It kind of goes with my love is a deadly weapon theme, and Saints and Sinners. That's kind of what I'm playing on for Valentine's Day. But I don't see how I cannot have this soap staying around as part of the permanent collection because I'm obsessed with it. So I hope you love it as much as I do. It smells amazing and it will be out soon. So watch to the end, like, follow, subscribe, and make sure to jump onto the website or stop at one of our locations to pick up a box today.